Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Well, in this episode, I want to show you a battery charger right here by GensAce that I think is probably one of the best battery chargers for new people getting into the RC hobby. The reason I think it's one of the best is because it's pretty much full featured for a beginner, and it's only $49 US, and it comes with an AC plug. A lot of battery chargers on the market, when you go look them up online, they might say $49, but they do not have a plug-in-the-wall power source. You have to buy your own separate power source. This comes with it. It's all built in one. It's a very good unit. And not only that, the benefit is it's a GensAce battery charger. Now, if you're not familiar with GensAce, I have a link below. These guys make the most desirable batteries on the planet for planes, for drones, for helicopters. Their batteries are the best. And because they make those really good batteries, they also make a battery charger. So you know you're getting something really decent. And for $49, that's a steal of a deal. Not only that, but because they are mostly a battery company, they include the proper cables that in the RC hobby you would want to charge your batteries. So they have the EC5, the EC3, and they have the Dean's connector, which are all used for like boats, for cars, for trucks, for planes. The official name of this charger is called the Imars 3 by GensAce, and there's going to be a link below to it so you can go check it out. I just want to show you some of the features of this charger. So you have 4 buttons on the front plus a display. On the side, this is where you're going to plug in your AC power cord. They give you one for whatever country you live in. It will match. And on the other side is where you're going to plug in your battery. You have a balance port. And you also have a USB out, so you can charge up any USB device. And on the back of the charger, there's a little stand here, just in case you want to put this down and you want it to tilt up so it looks at you and you can see the display a little bit better. All right, what I'm going to show you next is a really quick introduction to using the display and the buttons and charging up a battery. Watch this. All right, I have a camera over here and it's pointing down to the Imars 3 by GensAce, and I'm going to try to run through to the display, so we're going to switch over to this camera. All right, first thing we do is plug in our mains right in the side, and this will come to life. You'll see our display, little blue display with black lettering. Now included in the box is your balance connector right here, and this plugs right into the side of the unit. Now the reason a charger has a balance connector coming off it is because almost every battery you're going to charge has a plus and minus right here. That's your voltage going out into whatever RC device you have. And then the battery consists of many, many cells. So you have this little balance plug right here, which has enough wires to go to each cell, and it checks the voltage of each cell to make sure each cell is at the correct voltage. So when you plug this into this unit and then this into the charger, then you can check the cell voltage and balance them at the same time as charging the entire battery. So for this demonstration, I have a 4-cell LiPo battery here. You can count the cells. There's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's at 1500 milliamp hours. So I'm going to plug the balance plug into the spot that says 4 cells. It only fits in one. You can't get that wrong. And then the other item here, which has the plus and minus voltage, goes right into the side. This is an XT60 connector, and it fits right into the side. If I lift this up on an angle, you can see it's right here. So I'll plug that in. And there we go, we're ready to charge. So let me go through this display screen really quick. Over here is your program number. So that's program number 2. You have 12 programs in here, and you can program them to anything you want so that you do not have to enter all this information again. You just pick your program number for the type of battery you're charging or discharging or balancing or storing. Next, over here is the type of battery that you're attaching. Then over here is what you want to do to that battery, which in this case is charge. Over here is the amount of amps you want to send out of the charger, and over here is the voltage of the battery. So, does any of that make sense? Well, here, let me go through it really quick. So I'm going to press this Enter Start button. This is going to flash, and now I can use the increase or decrease buttons to go through all the programs. So if I increase, there's program number 3, number 4, and each time I change it, notice how everything's changing on the screen. Those are programs you can set up yourself. So right now, let's say I go to program 1. Well, let's just go over here. So let's just pick anyone. I'll go way up to like number 10. I'm going to set this up to charge our little battery that we attached here. So all I do is I hit the enter button, and I go over and it says, what type of battery are you charging? Well, this is a LiPo battery, but say it was a different type of battery. Well, if I wanted to change it, I can use the increase or decrease. So let me show you. So there's an NIMH, there's an LIHV, and there's an LIFE. So I'm going to go back to LiPo because I know this is a LiPo battery. Next, Hit the enter. What do I want to do to it? Do I want to charge it? Do I want to discharge it? Do I want to store it? Or do I want to balance it? Well, I want to charge it. So let's go to charge. Hit the enter again. Goes down here, it says, how many amps do I want to send out of this unit to charge up that battery? If you are new to batteries, you will not have a clue what to set this at. So you will have to watch my video. I have a video all about batteries and how to charge batteries, and I'm going to link that below. But right now I'm just going to explain. If I can flick this around, this says 1500, that's 1500 milliamp hours. So basically that means I need 1.5 amps. So let's just set that. So I have to go to decrease, 1.5. There we are, we're good. Now let's go to the next one. It says, what's the voltage? Well, right now it says 22 volts, 6S, which is incorrect. This is only a 4-cell battery, so it's a 4S battery. So let's bring that down. It's not 5S, it is 4S. That's what we want. We hit enter. And now we can set it to charge this, because that's what we want to do. So we just hold this button down. There we go. And it says confirm, enter. And there we go. We are now charging this here battery. And you can watch right here. You'll see that the number of amps will increase until we get to 1.5, because that's what we told it to do. There's the voltage of the battery. It will change as well. There's the time elapsed. If you hit this increase button, you can look at all the cells. So remember we did our little balance thing here. This is plugged in. So now we can see the voltage of all the cells. So cell 1 is at 4 volts, and this one's at 3.99. The next cell is at 4 volts, and the last cell is at 3.99. They all have to get up to 4.2 volts to be fully charged. When the battery is fully charged, it'll beep with a little beepy sound to let you know that it's finished and you can come and unplug it. For right now, we'll just hit back. And now, if in the future you want to charge this battery again, or discharge it, or balance it, or do anything, you don't have to input all the settings because you have it at program number 10. Now in the box you get all these battery connectors, which are really, really handy, and it's very nice that they included them. Let me show you how they work. Now I've shown you already that most batteries you're going to charge have an XT60 connector and a balance cable. But what if you have a battery that doesn't have this type of connector? For example, I have a massive RC car battery here, and look at the connector on it. It's got this huge blue type connector. Well, that's an EC5 connector and a tiny little balance plug. So then all you need to do is take the included connector here that will match up to that. See, I can match them up like this. There we go. And then put this in the side of your unit. Then attach the tiny little balance plug here to your little balance input. It will fit in only one slot perfectly. The same is also true if you have a Dean's connector. They include a little Dean's connector to XT60. You plug those in together, plug this into the side. And finally, the same is true if you have an EC3. So they give you a little EC3 connector to XT60, plug that in the side, and you're all set. So this is the box that this unit came in, and let me show you everything that came in this box. Here we have the box, and if we look at the side of the box, we can see all the specifications of the charger. And if we open the box, we see the charger, pull the charger out, and underneath it, we see the instruction manual plus all the cables I spoke of in this video. So you can see if you want to get into the RC hobby, well, you need a battery charger to charge all the batteries you're going to use in the RC hobby. No matter what you're doing, flying planes, flying drones, driving cars, trucks, boats, everything. They all require batteries, and as you've seen in this video, I've got a pile of them here. The bigger the battery, that's because it's the bigger the device you're using in the RC hobby. And they're all of different types. So you need a charger that can charge all the standard types that are out there, and this one can do it. Definitely trust me on that. I have chargers like this, but they're much more expensive that I paid a lot more money for. Sitting over my charging table back there, I have about like 10 chargers to charge up batteries. So if this one had existed in the days when I got in the RC hobby, I would have this one, because that is not very expensive, 49 bucks for what you get. And the fact that they include all the cables that we use in the RC hobby, well, the major ones anyways, that's a nice touch. So if you're new to LiPo batteries and you don't know a lot about LiPo batteries and you're new to chargers, please watch my video. It's not very long. I'll put a link someplace here underneath this video. And it's called FPV for Beginners by Captain Drone. own episode. I can't remember what episode it is, and it's all about batteries, how to read the numbers on them, what they mean, and then how to charge or discharge or store, all the good stuff that you do with batteries. Watch that and you will be an expert. All right, guys, links to this product are below. Like I said, it's only $49 US, so it's a steal of a deal. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions on charging batteries, well, just post them below and I'll get back to you. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. Catch you in the next one. Bye.